multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money. Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot. Jimmy coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Pray lonely, got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Pray lonely's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Pray lonely's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, good people? Hello, 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 hello. You. Welcome into another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live, the morning edition, everybody. Glad to have all of you here. We got a whole lot to talk about, a whole lot to get through because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 destinations for you all there. Yes, indeed. Child, this is always something going on around here. Believe me, you. So, with that being said, this morning we're going to talk about two women that made this is insane. They broke a record in the world of history. We're going to talk about them this morning live. Then Pastor Jamal Bryant, child, he said the boycott is over. I'll just ask this. Is we done with the president that ain't giving a damn uckerish about us? Because if we ain't done with that, we ain't done with not going to Target. We'll talk about, Then Misty Copeland is doing something big with sinners. Y'all wait till y'all see this. Then we're going to talk about Cardi B. Because Cardi B is the one to be the two to activate the three. We'll talk about why. Shout out to my friend Paul. There was a howling at Old Dominion. I learned this last night in the Onyx collab. My friend Paul, he works in sports broadcasting, and he's on the ground all the time. So shout out to Paul for that. I want to talk about this morning. JeNiece McCullough, the daughter of Bernie Mac, she said that the industry has been doing things to her. We're going to talk about that too. Beyonce and Kelly Rowland are doing some big things out here. Yes, they are. And finally, Kelly Clarkson, first winner of American Idol, really was a part of history that evolved reality competitions. Well, did she get everything from that? We're going to talk about that. Let's get to it because higher is waiting. Low is available. But either way, we got to go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. Because one thing to know, and two things for sure, that over here on this channel, a lot happens early. Roll.
It's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early.
I'm Harry Smith.
I'm Julie Chen. I'm Maggie Rodriguez.
Morning everywhere. Come on, get up.
I'm Russ Mitchell.
And I'm Dave Price.
And it's a little early for this.
Now this it's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early. Every day's good when you're starting it out right. But whenever you start the daylight, and a lot happens early. Can you feel it? And I said,
Good morning, everybody.
Are you girls ready for the Jonas Brothers?
We have an early show exclusive. Yes.
A lot happens early.
A lot.
A lot.
A lot happens
Early.
The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.
It's a new morning.
Yes, it is a new morning. Julie Chen, Moonves, and Russ Mitchell, Dave Price, Harry Smith, and Maggie Rodriguez. You are absolutely right on this channel right here. A lot happens early. Good morning, everybody. It's nice to see you all here. Glad to have all you here, y'all. What's the temperature right now, child? Because it is cold outside. It's crazy too. It was like 70 degrees, but now it's like 40 degrees. And I'm just looking at my I'm on my laptop, but I just went to the bottom left-hand corner, and it literally says from USA Today, polar vortex back in the forecast. So y'all remember when it was hot on one side of the country, and then it was cold on the other side of the country? Looks like that's coming back because, yeah, it's a bit cold outside right now. So, but anyway, we're going to warm up with good intel, good connections, and good choice. So let's get to it. This first destination really made me smile. I cannot wait to share with all you. So let's get to it. Okay, give me a moment. Come on now. There we go. Okay. right here. So from blacknews.com, 2 black women educators taught a Black History Marathon for 33 hours to break a world record. Let me say that 2 more times here. 2 black women educators taught a Black History Marathon for 33 hours to break a world record. 2 black women educators taught a Black History Marathon for 33 hours to break a world record. Quinta Bronson, I'm going to need to get these 2 women on Abbott Elementary and cameos, okay? Because this is huge. Let's get into it. So Anita Lewis and Gwendolyn Elbron, 2 African-American educators from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, taught a Black History class for 33 hours straight in an attempt to set a world record. Their marathon lesson covered 5,000 years of African and African-American history, streamed online for viewers around the globe. The marathon took place from Friday, February 27th to Saturday, February 28th at the Aeon Tabernacle Baptist Church, according to People Magazine, people.com. They aim to surpass the previous record of 26 hours and 34 minutes set in 2018 at the University of North Texas. Do y'all not know? Like, I do hour, 30-minute, 2-hour streams, sometimes 4 hours if we're having a really good time with each other in the chat, right? But 33 hours to teach about our history. Nothing but love, respect, and admiration for these women. I gotta tell you something. Sincerely. And these, I'm gonna talk about something a little bit later with Cardi B, because I got a question for some of y'all. Just for some of y'all, not everybody, but just for the particular few. We're gonna keep going. This is absolutely huge. Lewis came up with the idea after earning her doctorate and wanting a meaningful challenge. She connected with Elbron through Urban Intellectuals, an organization dedicated to promoting positive Black history and culture. Together, they carefully planned the 33-hour lesson, arranged witnesses, a certified timekeeper to document the attempt for Guinness World Records. The 2 women almost taught nonstop, only taking a 5-minute break each hour. Only a 5-minute break? Oh, my Lord. And listen, not to mention, too, you got to think about the vocals, man. And also, too, you got to think about if you're doing a PowerPoint presentation, right? You got to think about photos and videos and, getting all the guests together. Wow. This is absolutely huge. Their lessons highlight key events, influential figures, and the contributions of African people across centuries. The event was live streamed, allowing people beyond Philadelphia to follow along while the educators prepared their evidence for Guinness. There better be a link to this stream in this article. Because I got time this weekend, but I ain't going to do 33. I'm not going to watch all 33 hours, but I do want to see the chat and how that was. Because just imagine that 33 hours live on YouTube. Like, BET Plus, y'all need to talk to them and let that content air on BET Plus and pay them and let them keep their intellectual property, okay? But then again, BET does more cultural appropriation than appreciation, child. So they might be allergic to actual Blackness at this point. Hey, listen. I still want BET to win. Told y'all many times, 106 & Park should come back as a top 10 Black entertainment news show. Do morning, afternoon, evening, late night, and then you fill it out with other types of programming content. So this is the thing I want us to understand. Just because we being real doesn't mean we don't want people to win. Like I said to my sister, I said, if people are saying something to you, that's because they love you. That's because they're concerned about you. That's because they want to see you win. If they ain't saying nothing, then you should be worried. But it's a difference when people aren't saying anything, but yet they want to say this, that, and the third about you, but they can't ever do a fifth core or half of what you do in their real life or virtually, that's different. You don't listen to those people. They just talk into the air, talking into the cosmos, whatever, is because nobody's responding back to them. You understand the assignment is bigger than you. Kings and queens do things on purpose. Princes and princesses do anything for attention. Let's keep going. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. Audience members praised their dedication and stamina. When I see their strength, I see me one, Timmy said. Lewis and Ebron hope their record attempt inspires others to learn and pass on Black history to future generations. This is more than an attempt, is reclamation. Ebron said, we are teaching the history that shaped our world, honoring the brilliance, resilience, and global impact of African people across the millennia. Like I said, congratulations to these two women right here. I hope that because of this, they can do a residency at the African American Smithsonian Live Nation. Those two need to be on a tour. Their speaking engagement fees need to be $1 million a speaking engagement. These women deserve to be elevated, okay? When I saw this, I'm like, 33 hours live to teach about our history. Well done. Well done. Well motherfucking ass done. Congratulations. Yes, indeed. Congratulations and congratulations. Amazing stuff. All right. So, Pastor Jamal Bryant decided to open up his mouth and say the Target boycott is on. Y'all know, right, how I felt about this, right? And I even showed y'all a jacket I have, right? I don't wear it anymore. Because to me, I just feel like you cannot want the resources we have, but yet not embrace us fully. I've always believed that about any person, place, thing, concept, what have you. Don't culturally appropriate us, but not culturally appreciate us. You know what I mean? That's not cool with me. But let's talk about it from blavity.com. Here we go. So from blavity.com, Target boycott confusion ensues as leaders publicly disagree whether or not the boycott is over. Let's keep going. Competing comments and statements this week have sown confusion over whether or not the year-long Black boycott against Target is ending or continuing amid disputes over who started the boycott. A leading pastor in the movement has declared victory at the end of the campaign, while other activists are seeking an apology from the megastore chain or simply demanding the boycott continue. Reverend Jamal Bryant declares the Target fast is over. Nina Turner and Tamika Mallory demand apology from the company. So the Minneapolis Star Tribune reported Wednesday that Pastor Jamal Bryant was calling for an end of the boycott against Target that he has been promoting for over a year. Bryant made the announcement during a press conference at the National Press Club in Washington, D.C. We are claiming victory, Bryant told reporters, added, we got to celebrate small steps. Target, meanwhile, responded, saying in a statement that it was pleased to be moving forward. According to the Minneapolis Star Tribune, the Minneapolis-based retail company pledged to continue showing up as trusted neighbors while delivering results for team members, guests, and more than the 2,000 communities in which it represents. I feel like that should be which it represents. but they were probably trying to say that, but they put that. Okay, listen. You know, at the beginning, middle, end of the day, right? We will continue to show up. That's a very blanket statement, right? Very blanket statement. Because how are you going to show up, right? Now, we all know about the Essence Festival of Culture and how everybody was upset, right? That Essence took money from Target when they're not doing DEI. But of course, me being a media nerd of social media, I actually understood it because they have contracts. And if you don't fulfill your end of the bargain, then you get a lawsuit, right? So not excusing it, but just, giving some context, conjecture, and connection. How you show up, for example, is maybe for the, all the people that are getting rounded up, y'all are Target. Y'all can't do toiletries and hygiene products. Y'all got blankets, y'all got heaters, y'all can't contribute. That's what I mean. If you're not going to execute how you show up, don't give a blanket statement about it. Sincerely. So let's keep going. This is crazy. Brian, pastor of the Atlanta-based New Birth Missionary Baptist Church, later explained that the immediate Target fast has come to an end due to Target meeting 3 of the movement's 4 main objectives, following through on its 2020 pledge to invest $2 billion into Black communities, partnering with HBCUs and reimagining of DEI. So this is the thing, right? By the way, shout out to Viola Davis. Wait, she teamed up with James Patterson? I know you lying. Listen, y'all remember How to Get Away with Murder? Listen, Netflix, somebody pick up that book and make it a fucking damn series. Oh, you know what? Viola Davis, James Patterson, and Shonda Rhimes. That's a team up. That's a team up. That is a team up. I'm speaking that to existence for the rest of us. Let's see here. In a reimagining of DEI, Brian said that they were still working toward the movement 4 goal and investment into Black banks. So here's the thing. Why does DEI have to be reimagined? I don't get that. Lady Day, Billie Holiday didn't try to reimagine herself. She stumped the yard for who she was. Daisy Bates did not reimagine herself to support non-Black students going to the school so that way we can have a chance to be somebody. Ida B. Wells did not reimagine herself to report on lynchings, okay? So that way we can have a track record so we know what we've been through. They didn't reimagine themselves, so why do we? Why do we got to turn down our energy so they can be comfortable with our existence? Oh, my Lord. Why do we have to turn down our energy so they can be comfortable with our existence? Why do we have to turn down our energy in order for them to tolerate our existence? I don't get that. I don't get that. Y'all give me one moment. I'm going to share some with y'all after this. That's not a destination, but I think it is a triggering destination that needs to be known about, that makes this fight so much worth giving a fuck about. Let's keep going.
It's been a year and I'm grateful. They didn't think we could do it, but we did. History has just been made. The most effective and powerful boycott by Black people since the Montgomery bus boycott 70 years ago. We asked for 4 things, and I'm grateful to God that we've got 3 of them. They have invested $2 billion back into the Black community as they pledged after the death of George Floyd. On top of the $2 billion, an additional $100 million to immediate organizations that are meeting the needs within our community. Number 2, we asked them to partner with HBCUs. They have found, and we have found collectively, one that will do our pilot program with 12 other HBCUs to follow. Number 3, a reimagining of DEI. It's been a rough year for our community. 300,000 Black women have lost their jobs, and this is the highest unemployment for our people in years. The only thing that we didn't get accomplished, but we're still working towards, is an investment into Black banks. And I'm believing by grace, it's going to get done. This new CEO has come handling business, and I'm glad to walk with you. The immediate target fast has come to an end. We claim victory. We're grateful. Go in or stay out. But I'm grateful unto God. It's over.
Okay, hey, child. So let's talk about it, right? When he said that this was the biggest boycott, right, since the Montgomery bus boycott, I can kind of understand it from the magnitude, but let's also think about the time periods, ladies and gentlemen. Hang on, I'm frozen. I'm about to come back. Hang on, give me a moment. There we go. Let's think about the time periods, right? We're talking about a store that doesn't want us on the shelf, right? Don't want our money, don't want our presence known. And I told you about societal slavery, how it just changed from the cotton field to the workforce, right? Know your role, stay in your place, and be a good Black Negro, right? But the Montgomery bus boycott was about us about fighting for the rights of us being able to sit in front of the bus. Corvette Calvin, let's not forget about her. She was the first woman to do that before Rosa Parks. Both of those women are queens to me. And shall we not forget Bloody Sunday? Shall we not forget the March on Washington? So you mean to tell me that the Target boycott is bigger than Black people marching along a mall to say that we deserve to be here? You mean to tell me that the Target boycott is bigger than us having the rights to be able to sit in front of the bus, to be able to go to a lunch counter, to not have to go through the back door, right? And you mean to tell me that the Target boycott is bigger than Black people who got deleted and blood was on the Edmund Pettus Bridge for Bloody Sunday? Are you out your ever-loving fucking ass mind? And we know your ex-wife, who's a bitch, Giselle, she don't like eating at a gas station, so we know she don't give a fuck about Black people. The only thing y'all two, you, Jamal, and Giselle did was raise those beautiful girls. I will at least give you that. That's all the fuck you get from me. What the fuck is wrong with you? And Giselle, your dad was a part of the civil rights movement. Are you serious? Listen, people can do what they want to do, right? But I just feel, right, that, for example, Reasonably Shady, the podcast, which is never reasonable at all. If Giselle and Regular Robin, shout out to Kempire, right? If they're about entrepreneurship, this, and the third, why don't you invite some of your fans on Reasonably Shady for a whole hour and 30 minutes to talk about their business? See, some people, let me pull up these lyrics, because there's a lyric going on in my head right now. Let me pull up the lyrics because I think this lyric is very important. YR lyrics. Okay, that's what I need. Because I'm going to read these lyrics at the end of this. Because y'all know how we roll over here. We use media conversations about many things. But that song says a lot about what's happening right now with this Target boycott. But let's keep going. So the boycott against Target began early in 2025 after the company announced it was rolling back its diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts, and apparent response to President 47's anti-DEI orders, while Bryant expressed satisfaction with the company's response and with its new CEO, Michael Fiddicky. Other boycott leaders was less conciliatory. Activist Tamika Mallory and former Ohio State legislator Nia Turner, who have claimed to have started the boycott and recruited Bryant, joined the pastor at the press conference, but demanded Fiddicky issue a public apology on behalf of Target. When will you state to our community the harm you have caused and welcome us back, and that you will accept it and do better? Mallory asked to date that has not happened. Turner later posted to social media, "I'm not going back to Target, and you shouldn't either." Nakima Levy Armstrong disputes boycott leadership, declares boycott is continuing. Meanwhile, activist Lamika Levy Armstrong declared that the boycott was ongoing while breaking publicity with the other leaders. We are still boycotting Target. Levy Armstrong posted, "Don't believe the lies from Pastor Jamal Bryant, Tamika Mallory, and Nina Turner. They didn't start the boycott. We did." In a caption accompanying her post, Levy Armstrong explained the nationwide Target boycott is not over unless and until Target reverses its decision to roll back diversity, equity, and inclusion. As we said from the beginning, Pastor Jamal Bryant does not speak for us or our community, has zero authority to end the nationwide boycott. Target, a company that is headquartered in Minneapolis. Excuse me, y'all. Levy Armstrong, who recently made headlines as an organizer of an anti-ICE protest in a Minnesota church that led to federal charges and attacks by the 47 administration against her and others, placed the boycott in the context of Target capitulating to the 47 administration. As she explained, Target rolled back DEI because of 47. They donate $1 million to the 47 Advanced Inauguration Committee. Target has also allowed ICE to stage in its parking lots during Operation Metro Surge. And then there is from Nakia right there. "We are still boycotting Target. Don't believe the lies. Pastor Jamal Bryant, Tamika Mallory, and Nina Turner. They didn't start the boycott. We did." The competing messages coming from the leading faces of the Target boycott leave uncertainty over the stats of the campaign, what concessions Target may make in the future. While leaders like Bryant seem eager to work with the company, other boycott leaders have declared that Target has not met the campaign demands and urged white customers to continue to avoid the company until it makes greater changes. You know, I will just say this. Had it not been for the civil rights movement and the people that were birthed and was raised and got to grow up and be those agents of evolution, we wouldn't be where we're at. So we're saying it's over for this, but they didn't stop until we got everything we wanted with the civil rights movement. Get the fuck out my face. Sincerely. I'm going to read this song. I'm going to read the lyrics of this song, y'all. Y'all know the song very well, Alicia Keys, If I Ain't Got You. Some people live for the fortune. Some people live just for the fame. Some people live for the power. Yeah, some people just live to play the game. Some people think that the physical things define what's within, but I've been there before, and that life's a bore, so full of the superficial. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings. Some people just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you. Yeah, some people search for a fountain. That promises forever young, you know. Some people need a dozen roses, and that's the only way you prove love to them. Hand me the world on a silver platter, and what good would it be with no one to share, with no one who truly cares for me? Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings. Some people want some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all if it ain't you, baby. People want diamond rings. Some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you. Yeah, if I ain't got you with me, baby. Oh, said nothing in this whole wide world don't mean a thing if I ain't got you with me, baby. Now, of course, I'm not Alicia Keys. We ain't got the budget for Alicia Keys, and if we play it, we get copyright. So it is what it is. So we got to do what we got. But I at least wanted to just, you know, because that's our big closing. Focus on this part right here. Some people live for the fortune. Some people live just for the fame. Some people live for the power. Yes, some people live just to play the game. Some people think that the physical things define what's within, but I've been there before, and that life's a bore so full of superficial. So, to Pastor Jamal Bryant, are you about the fortune of how much we can get? Or are you about making sure that we're whole as a culture? Some people live just for the fame. Now, Pastor Jamal Bryant is a pastor, but he also has a podcast, and, you know, he's a media personality. So is it about you doing good work, or is it about the fame of how good the work you do is seen? And are you living for the power of being able to utilize it to help everybody, or as long as the power works in your favor, you good? And you do realize when you play the game to what they want, you lose the game of what you were trying to win, right? And it's not really about the physical things of us on the shelves at Target, but it is defining that what's within us actually matters. So I just wanted to bring these lyrics up because I'm just like, this clearly relates to Target. Now, I said I was going to talk about a destination. I didn't put it on the main show, but I think it's a great destination. And I say great destination, not in terms of the content matter of it, but it's a great destination to let you know that, y'all, that's not the only assignment we need to be caring about. So let's get to it from Black Enterprise Magazine, blackenterprise.com. think we all know what that is. Okay, I think we all know what that is right there. Okay, so let's get to it. Trigger warning for everybody. New report reveals 70 suspected. I'm going to read that 2 more times for everybody. New report reveals 70 suspected Martin lynchings in the Deep South. New report reveals 70 suspected Martin lynchings in the Deep South. The research draws inspiration from Ida B. Wells' 1895 anti-lynching investigation, A Red Record. And you can figure out why the record is red. Hashtag strange fruit. Lay Day. Billie Holiday. Let's keep going. A new report says that more than 70 suspected modern-day lynchings have occurred across 7 southern states since 2000, challenging the long-held belief that the lynching ended decades ago. We did a destination, and it was so just beyond. Like, I was literally on LinkedIn, and there was a map of all the child crimes, you know, kidnapping and trafficking and everything in between. It was like just it was like a red sit that just, it gave you just ugh. And we did that by showcasing sundown towns. If you don't know what a sundown town is, basically you better be up in the morning when there's daylight out, because after hours you may not have another hour. You can put 1 + 1 and make it equal 2. Okay, let's keep going. The report titled "A Crimson Record" was produced by the civil rights organization Justice for Julius Action Network, often referred to as Julian. Researchers examined cases between 2000 and 2025, just last year, in Texas, Mississippi, Georgia, Louisiana, Tennessee, and Alabama. Texas, Mississippi, Georgia, Louisiana, Florida, Tennessee, Alabama. Texas, Mississippi, Georgia, Louisiana, Florida, Tennessee, and Alabama. Let's keep going. According to the report, investigators identified more than 70 suspected modern-day lynchings in those 7 states, with Mississippi recording the highest number at 20 cases. With Mississippi recording the highest number at 20 cases. With Mississippi recording the highest number at 20 cases. The study reviewed deaths involving victims from marginalized communities and examined whether circumstances surrounding those deaths reflected patterns historically associated with racial terror violence. Let's keep going. The research draws inspiration from Ida B. Wells' 1895 anti-lynching investigation, A Red Record, one of the earliest documented efforts to catalog racial terror killings in the United States. By referencing Wells' work, the authors argue that racial violence did not disappear. Instead, it became less visible in official records. Well, you know what they've said about us for a long time. If you want to hide anything from a Negro, just put it in a book. Julian founder Colleen Jefferson said the report is meant to challenge the idea that lynching is solely a historical phenomenon. Lynching has never disappeared. It has adapted, hidden behind silence and indifference, Jefferson said in remarks included in the report's release. The report points to several recent deaths cited by researchers as examples of cases that raise questions among families and community members. Among them are Tory Medley, who was found hanging from a tree in Mississippi in 2025. Tory Medley, who was found hanging in a tree in Mississippi in 2025. Tory Medley was found hanging in a tree in Mississippi in 2025. I think of the Hunger Games. Are you coming to the tree? I'm not saying that, okay, that Pantheon and everything in between, I was literally talking to some friends. I'm like, every time I watch the Hunger Games, I like get comfortable at the fact that I'm not in the age bracket, like for real. And movies like the Hunger Games and other movies, I respect the freedom of speech, but I also hate that what we talk about, we don't want, we consume. Let's keep going. And Trevante Sherbert Helferton, a 29-year-old whose body was discovered hanging from a tree in North Georgia in 2024. Trayvon Stubert Helton, a 29-year-old whose body was discovered hanging from a tree in North Georgia in 2024. Trevante Sherbert Helton, a 29-year-old whose body was discovered hanging from a tree in North Georgia in 2024. The report also references the 2018 death of Willie Andrew Jones Jr., a 21-year-old hanging from a tree in Mississippi. The report also references the 2018 death of Willie Andrew Jones Jr., a 21-year-old found hanging in a tree in Mississippi. The report also references the 2018 death of Willie Andrew Jones Jr., a 21-year-old found hanging from a tree in Mississippi. Jefferson said Crimson's record goal is to push for deeper scrutiny. Oh, hang on now. It does that from time to time with Black Enterprise. You'll be reading it, then it jumps. Give it a moment. Jefferson said Crimson's record's goal is to push for deeper scrutiny of suspicious deaths and greater public awareness about the historical and contemporary realities of racial violence. We have to be honest about the past and about the present, Jefferson said, adding that the report is intended to encourage stronger investigations and accountability when suspicious deaths occur. Did y'all know about the Emmett Till anti-lynching bill? Yeah, that was passed, thank God, by Joe Biden. So lynching was still going on. But yet Charlie Kirk can be honored for a whole day. Get the fuck out my face. I bring this destination up to say to Pastor Jamal Bryant, disrespectfully, shut the fuck up! Because for 25 years, from 2000 to 2025, lynching is still going on. So I will say this. When it comes to the totality of us, we can never stop. Because if we stop, they will gladly stump us out. Oh, my Lord. If we don't stop, they will gladly stump us out. If we don't stop, they will gladly stump us out. Let's keep going, everybody. We're live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Glad to have all you here. Now, this next destination makes me really excited, y'all. Let's get to it. Here we go. This is from BET Her with Misty on Point. Just days after defending ballet's place in culture. So, Timothy Chalamet said that ballet is really not important, this, that, and the third. First of all, just because you are not cultured does not mean other people. Just because you're not cultured doesn't mean other people output. Just because you're not cultured yourself doesn't mean that other people are cultured. I know what I'm trying to say, y'all. Give me a moment. I need some coffee. Just because the rest of us are cultured and you're not does not give you the right to say what does and what does not matter. And child, he probably can't even do ballet. It's always the ones that talk the most shit that can't do shit for themselves. Moving on. Misty Copeland is heading to one of Hollywood's biggest stages. The ballet icon has been announced as a part of a live tribute to Sinners at the Academy Awards, where the film's Oscar-nominated song "I Lied to You" will be performed by Raphael Saadiq and Miles Carlton. The performance is expected to blend music, blues influences, and ballet into a cinematic tribute celebrating the film's storytelling. The announcement came on the heels of viral debate sparked by Timothy Chalamet, who recently faced backlash after suggesting that no one cares about ballet and opera during a public discussion. Copeland pushed back, reminding audiences that these art forms have endured for centuries and remain culturally significant. Now she will be bringing ballet directly to the Oscar stage, with Sinners already building momentum throughout award season. The tribute adds another major moment for the film as Hollywood prepares for the big night. Do you think Sinners will take home the Oscar? Abso-fucking-damn-lutely, I do. Abso-damn-lutely. And I don't know if Ryan Coogler is an EGOT winner. Let me look that up. Ryan Coogler, an EGOT winner.
As of March 2026, Ryan Coogler hasn't won an EGOT, which stands for Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony Awards. However, he has won a Grammy and a BAFTA for his work on Sinners. And he's been nominated for an Oscar.
Thank you very much, Google. I believe that Ryan Coogler is going to be an EGOT winner. I'm going to tell you why. The Grammy soundtrack for Sinners, hang on. Sinners soundtrack Grammys. So, Louis Gorson wins Grammy Award for Sinners score. Ryan Coogler should also have a Grammy because it's his movie. So, you think of Sinners for the Grammy, right? You think of Sinners for the Oscar. I could so see a television series. And honestly, Lovecraft Country and Ryan Coogler need to team up and have a child. Because Ryan Coogler will take Lovecraft Country and blow that motherfucker out. Because we're still pissed we didn't get season 2, HBO Max. But you think about Ryan Coogler doing a Sinners television series, going back to the prequel of Sinners, right? So that's the Emmy. And then with Misty Copeland bringing ballet to the stage of the Oscars in partnership with Sinners, can you imagine Sinners, the musical? Child, Ryan Coogler will be an EGOT winner. Mark my words on that. I feel it in my bones. This is one of those things where you can't explain it, but you're locked in. Ryan Coogler will be an EGOT winner. Ryan Coogler will be an EGOT winner. Ryan Coogler will be a EGOT winner, okay? Stop. Now let's get to Cardi B, okay? Here we go. All right, y'all. So I don't know if you know this, but Cardi B is doing her tour. I Am the Drama tour and selling out. Okay, I'm always going to elevate somebody doing good in the neighborhood. But let's get into this. Cardi B telling her Latino fans that they would not be able to live comfortably in the United States and not been for the sacrifices of African Americans. Let's get into it, because I want y'all to hear it from her. Here we go.
You don't want me to die, don't you? Shit, hold on, motherfuckers. You know I'm an old bitch. Takes a long time for me to get up these stairs because I'm old, bitch. Shit. Shout out to my Latinos in the building. This is my Latinos. But remember, you couldn't be living comfortably in this country. These African Americans didn't fight for us, motherfuckers. Shout out to my Salvadorians, my Ecuadorians, my Colombians, Peruvians, who else I'm missing? Guatemalans, Costa Ricans, you got some Puerto Ricans in this motherfucker. How about some of my people? You know my people, Dominican, we got some Dominicans in this motherfucker. How about my
I wanted to play that because are we as loud about the president, companies, and other celebrities that support the president as loudly as people want to be on Cardi B's neck? Let me come on the big screen real quick. Let me go on the big screen real quick. At least Cardi said it. There are people that voted for a fucking bastard that should have been swallowed by his fucking mother Mary of not wanting us around, it looks like, physically, virtually, or in any shape, form, or fashion. So people don't want to be loud for the president and say what needs to be said about the president, but we're on Cardi B's neck. Now, that don't mean that you have to agree with everything that Cardi B does. That 6-year-old girl who said that the Patriots was going to lose, she should not have done that. There's a puppy bowl that predicts winners. Like, that was a bridge too far. But I'd rather have a Cardi B than a Nicki Minaj held to the low. I mean, good Lord. Now, wait a minute. Now I'm getting a phone call coming in. Wait a minute. Okay, Todd Chrisley, listen, we're live right now, brother. Wait a minute. Now, listen, I know some people are stupid, but sometimes we have stupid people in the world so that way we know what not to become and what to avoid and take notes on, how we can be something. Okay, now, Ty, wait a minute. Now, you're saying just because you have a mouth doesn't mean you're saying anything important. Now, you want to get on this Cardi B conversation? Okay, you know what? Let me let Todd Chrisley come in here real quick. Give me a moment.
Not.
I don't raise whores or crackheads.
Huh?
I do not raise whores or crackheads. Raise whores or crackheads. I don't raise whores or crackheads.
Huh?
I do not raise whores or crackheads.
Hoes? What is you talking about, hoes?
Because I just tell you that you should not be shacked up before you get married.
Don't she right there, Todd?
I'm not saying you a hoe.
That's what you said.
I'm saying you.
Trust me, I ain't a hoe.
I'm saying you exhibit hoe behavior.
Wait a minute, Todd. Hang on. Wait a minute, Todd Chrisley. So you're not saying, oh my God, wait a minute. So you're not saying people who are behaving stupid are stupid. And you're not saying people who have a mouth don't don't have to be saying anything important. But you are saying if you are using your mouth to say stuff that don't matter, and you are moving stupidly, but yet trying to call the people stupid, it takes a hoe to know hoe behavior. But you're not saying one's a hoe. You're just saying they exhibit a hoe behavior. Let me play that 2 more times to make sure that's exactly what you're saying. Hang on. Give me a moment, y'all.
What you saying? Hoes. What is you talking about, hoes?
I just feel like that you should not be shacked up before you get married.
She right there, Todd.
I'm not saying you a hoe.
That's what you said.
That's what you said.
I'm saying you.
Trust me, I ain't a hoe.
I'm saying you exhibit hoe behavior.
Okay, well, just one more time, y'all. I just want to make sure that he said that right. Todd Chrisley saying you ain't a hoe, you just exhibiting hoe behavior. Let me make sure one more time, y'all. Let me get some coffee. Hang on 1 second. Oh my God. Hang on 1 second. One more time, Todd.
Kids.
Hoes. What is you talking about, hoes?
Because I just feel like that you should not be shacked up before you get married.
She right there, Todd.
I'm not saying you a hoe.
That's what you said.
I'm saying you.
Trust me, I ain't a hoe.
I'm saying you exhibit hoe behavior.
That's what Todd Chrisley said. That's exactly what Todd Chrisley said. Listen, Todd Chrisley said, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. Just because you're stupid, the rest of us not, that's not our problem. Just because you open up your mouth and say things that don't matter doesn't mean other people who open up their mouth, they're saying things. How can I put it? Just because we're opening up our mouth and stand on business for what we believe in doesn't mean that what you're saying in your mouth actually has any value, right? You're not going to put one down to elevate somebody else when you have never done anything in your past, present, or afterlife, from the piece of sperm you were to your childhood to how you're growing up to knowing that you're close to the casket to die, that the cradle start like to become something. And also on top of that, it takes a hoe to know a hoe. So like Todd Chrisley said, Todd Chrisley ain't saying you a hoe, you just exhibiting hoe behavior. That's what he said about all the people trying to get on Cardi B's neck. That's what he said. He not saying that the Cardi B haters are hoes. He just saying that they exhibit a hoe behavior. Todd Chrisley. Well done. Todd Chrisley is a legend. You are definitely welcome to the cookout anytime. He actually said that on my show this morning. You're not a hoe, you exhibiting hoe behavior. You're not a hoe, you're exhibiting hoe behavior. You're not a hoe, but obviously you know the tendencies of being a hoe. And you wouldn't know those tendencies unless you were one of your fucking damn self. But Todd Chrisley saying you exhibiting hoe behavior. Let's roll on. Moving on, child. So let's talk about this. My friend Paul, shout out to Paul, great brother. He told me about this story at Old Dominion. I want to bring it to you now. So here we go. Shout out to Royal.com celebrating 25 years on to the next 25 years. Here we go. Old Dominion University locked down after a Constant Hall attack. A powman opened fire inside Constant Hall just before 11 a.m., injuring 2 people before being deleted. And the Norfolk campus shut down for the day. Here we go. A powman opened fire inside Constant Hall on the campus of Old Dominion University in Norfolk, Virginia this morning, injuring 2 people before being deleted. The powing began at approximately 10:49 a.m., so 11 minutes before 11 a.m., and prompted an immediate campus-wide emergency alert, instructing students and faculty to follow, hide, and fight protocols. and to avoid the area. The two injured victims were transported to a local hospital. Their conditions have not been publicly disclosed. University officials have not said how the Powman died, whether by self-inflicted means or through law enforcement action. The Powers' identity and any potential motive remains unknown as of this afternoon. Old Dominion University suspended all classes and campus operations for the remainder of the day. Norfolk police and emergency responders converged on the scene. The Norfolk Police Department confirmed that officers were dispatched to the campus for what was initially described as an active incident. Emergency personnel from multiple agencies reported to Constant Hall, which is an academic building on Old Dominion University's main campus. Photos released by the Norfolk Police Department showed a heavy first responder presence outside the building in the minutes and hours following the powering. University Communications Vice President Kimberly Osborne confirmed the active threat shortly after the initial alert went out and said additional information would be shared as it became available. The university issued its first formal update around 11:30 a.m. Confirming the Powman was dead and that 2 people have been injured. Authorities asked the public to stay away from the area surrounding Constant Hall while emergency personnel continue to process the scene. So shout out to Wavy TV 10, Old Dominion University alert, active threat report at Constant Hall. Follow the run, hide, fight protocols, emergency personnel responding, avoid the area. So the powering at Old Dominion University joins a growing list. The powering at Old Dominion University is the latest in a long and familiar pattern of POW violence on American campuses. We talked about Morgan State University and how there was a powering there during homecoming. And the list goes on and on. Or as the song says, as the beat goes on and it's everlasting. While the full circumstances of today's attack remain under investigation, the sequence of events followed a trajectory that students and administrators across the country have been trained to anticipate. The run, hide, fight protocol referenced in Old Dominion University's emergency alert has become the standard language at universities nationwide, reflecting of how deeply campus powings have shaped institutional safety planning. Old Dominion University is a public research institution with an enrollment of more than 23,000 students. Its main campus sits in the urban core of Norfolk, a mid-sized city in Virginia's Hampton Roads region. Hampton University, shout out to them as well. Constant Hall, where the powering took place, is a centrally located academic building that would have been active today or this morning. During the spring semester. What remains unknown. Investigators have not released the name of the powman nor provide details about the weapon used. There has been no public statement about whether the power had any affiliation with the university, whether as a student, employee, or visitor. The relationship between or child, it could be alumni too. Listen, I'm not wishing that it was an alumni that would attack that university, but at this point, you got to cover all your bases. The relationship between the powman and the 2 victims, if any, has also not been established. Norfolk Police and Old Dominion University officials indicated that the investigation is ongoing and that further information will be released as it becomes available. Additional surveillance footage and witness interviews are expected to help construct the timeline and circumstances of the attack. A campus left shaken and waiting for answers. Today's powering forced an abrupt halt to the daily life at Old Dominion. Students who were in nearby buildings during the lockdown described the confusion of receiving the emergency alert and trying to determine how close they were to the threat. For a campus community already familiar with active power drills, the experience of living through an actual event carries a weight that no training exercise can fully prepare anyone for. The university has not yet announced when normal campus operations will resume. Counseling and support resources are expected to be made available to students and staff in the coming days, though Old Dominion University has not issued a formal statement on those plans as of this afternoon. This story will be updated as more information is confirmed. So what do I think about this? First of all, I'm so fucking tired of this nation we live in with normalized powings. Can we get that? Just can we understand that as a culture? Kids had to march for their lives, right? Steve Scalise got powed down, right? Remember the movie theater powing, Columbine, and many, many more. And with Alex Preddy and Renee Good and the other brother who got powed by off-duty ICE agent. Can I just ask y'all a question? Are y'all tired too? Because it is hard sometimes. And listen, you know, Tasha K, the one that's got paid $3.5 million because her dumb ass did too fucking damn much, saying that because Bonnie Blue don't have children, she don't understand what it is to defend children. I'm sorry, Tasha K, did you cover a story about a 12-year-old girl? And you from Florida, right, Heifer? That 12-year-old girl that got raped in a garden? Where the first young man was raping her for 30 minutes. The other young man put rocks in the 12-year-old girl's mouth. That way she wouldn't scream, and that young man held her down with the other young man that helped this young man held her down. You can't say shit, you bitch. You call somebody dirty. You call somebody that, you know, they had dirty blood. You talked about a mother and her child having herpes. Now, somebody came out here and said something about you and your kids. You will have a fucking problem. This is why she getting the smoke that she gets. Not sorry. And the crazy thing is everybody who support her, which is your right to do. I just wonder if Tasha K gave that energy to you and your child. Would you have the same energy? Or because it didn't happen to you, you don't give a fuck? I'm just asking questions. But then again, princes and princesses work in silos and echo chambers and a closed loop. That's what princes and princesses do. Kings and queens, they open-minded. They understand actual information, and they're about the totality. I'm talking about everything, and not just what they want to talk about. Okay, so I really don't want to hear it. If we can't be loud for us, everyday people as a culture, I don't want to hear it about you stomping on celebrities' heads when there's other people out here that are also struggling. I don't know when we got to the point of, because it ain't happening to me, I don't have to give a fuck about it. I don't want to talk about it. Until it happens to you, and then you have to talk about it, and then you expect people to give a fuck about you and to give a fuck about it. Moving on. Now, with that being said, let's talk about JeNiece McCullough. She is the daughter of the legendary Bernie Mac. And let me tell you something. If Bernie Mac was around, man, I actually did a impression on Clubhouse. It was a woman. I think her name was Von Vet or something like that. She said, I did so good, I could come out to LA and stay at her place, okay? And it would be like, I swear to God, these damn kids, man, these kids are getting on my motherfucking damn nerves, man. Because why are kids on OnlyFans? The only fan that they need to be a fan of is a fan of going to school and getting their motherfucking education and treating their parents right. I swear to God, these damn kids, man. I swear, Bernie Mac was around, me and Bernie Mac would have done Them Bees podcast. Okay, actually, you know what? Give me a moment. We'll have some fun this morning, like we often do. Okay, so I'm going to just say this right now. If Bernie Mac was around with me, our podcast would be called Them Bees Over There Podcast. Braylon Lee, Bernie Mac, Beyonce Knows, Brandy. Okay? The Bees Over There Podcast with Bernie Mac, with Braylon Lee, Bernie Mac, Brandy, and Beyonce. Them Bees Over There Podcast with Braylon Lee, Bernie Mac, Brandy, and Beyonce. Y'all know that would be some fire motherfucking ass shit. Unfortunately, we're not able to do that, but much love to you, Bernie. All right, let's get to JeNiece McCullough. Here we go. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked for this.
Y'all remember a couple of years ago when I launched that podcast to honor my dad and talked about my dad, and I was interviewing people like Cedric the Entertainer, Monique, and the cast of his TV show, and we had a real good time. What y'all don't know is that there were some people behind the scenes who sabotaged it, which is why it had to end and hadn't been in production since then. But I really enjoyed it, and y'all are still letting me know that y'all miss it and would like me to start it. I'm thinking, though, this time around, if I revamp it, I think I'm not going to be so PC. I think I'll talk about some stuff that y'all don't know about, especially some stuff that has happened since my dad's death that a whole lot of people, I know they don't want me to talk about. But I think I've been quiet for too long, and I think it's time to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. What y'all think? Who you with? Let me know.
Listen, I'll come on as a social media coordinator for you. I think that it's been long overdue. That it's cool when y'all do it, but ain't cool when we do it. She is the daughter of Bernie Mac. And not to mention, too, why do that to her daughter? Like, that's just despicable, criminal, and despondent behavior. And y'all looking dusty while doing it, okay? I'm just going to say that because, like, why attack her? Like, she didn't do nothing to you. If you didn't get to where you got to in life, that's not the daughter's fault. Some of y'all will go after people who are connected to them because you want to get your rocks off. But yet that person did nothing to you, but you want to have a hellish life. And so because you have a hellish life and other people want to move in peace, you just are a parasite. Because nobody gives a fuck about you. I can't get a witness from the congregation, the words of Stuart Scott. I can't hear nobody. But number 3, and I said this in my description box, when we attack people trying to tell our history, we attack the spaces where we can learn history. When we attack the people telling history, we attack the spaces where we can learn history. When we attack people trying to tell history, we attack spaces where we can learn history from. So,
of his passing and watching how people have been moving since he's been gone, and how, you know, he used to always say, if you ever want to be loved, you ever want to be special, just die. Everybody loved him, man. And watching how there are so many people who love to profess how much they love my dad, and knowing how grimy and dirty they are behind closed doors when it comes to him, has just been wild. Like, I can especially say it because I'm gonna tell y'all, I have been treated the worst I've ever been treated in my life since my father's been dead. By people you would not ever expect it to be. But let some cameras turn on and they gonna cry and they're gonna tell you how much, oh, I love him so much. Oh, I just love him so much. And even the people who haven't outrightly participated in the cruelty, they just kind of sat back like, that's messed up. after his passing and watching how people have, that's messed up. But then they'll turn around and be kikiing with the people who've been cruel. And honestly, a lot of people I ain't even heard from since my dad died. And we talking people I've known, grew up knowing. Even in the industry, there are people, you know, who will get on and say how much they love my dad. And then behind closed doors, that's it. And I'm not saying people need to martyr themselves to someone who's passed away, but it's wild because a lot of those people know if they had gone first, my dad would have been there for them. And they know who they are. Like everything I'm saying, folks know I'm not lying. That's messed up. But then they'll turn around.
Well, in the words of a quote from Cat Williams, if you wanted me to tell the history about you, you should have treated me better. I can't tell a history, right, that ain't there. You can't ask for people to be a blessing about your name when you've been moving like a curse on their name. Oh my God! Oh my God! Let me say that on the big screen, child. You cannot expect people to be about being a blessing about your name when you've been moving as a curse on their name. You cannot expect people to be a blessing about your name when you have been moving as a curse with their name. Oh my God! Woo, that's a word right there. JeNiece McCullough, I pray the podcast comes out. And like I said, if you need an interview, I am so down. And not to mention, too, you are also more than your dad, so I would love to hear about who you are, too, beautiful sister. So shout out to you. I hope that she takes it to the heavens with that podcast. All right, let's get to some people who are always doing good in the neighborhood. Beyonce, Knowles, and Kelly Rowland. Let's get to it. So check this out right here. They are opening an apartment building in Houston, and 31 units will be completely free permanently for people experiencing homelessness. I wish I could play the music, y'all. But I can't. Copyright. But anyway, construction is almost done, as you can see there. First of all, that's how you do it, right? You know, I don't know how Beyonce does it. I really don't. And Kelly Rowland, she's her own individual, but Beyonce has Sir Davis whiskey. She did her, Adidas line. She got Sacred. And, when it came to the Renaissance tour, right? I mean, that tour shut the motherfucking industry up. And then she said, I got something else for y'all. Cowboy Carter. If you ain't got the mouth, get the fuck up out the South. Down. What was that one lyric? From New York City, from Louisiana, down to New York City. 16 carriages, power away. I said, country, right? I'm to be in a state of mind where you have lived out your dreams and you now have the time, the energy, and commitment to be like, you know what? I don't want to do nothing today. I'm going to go home to Houston and we're going to have a barbecue at the Sir Davis Whiskey Visiting Center. Free barbecue. People get to hang out with me. I don't want to create no more music. I just want to help you. Or do anything you want to do. Do you not know how much of a privilege it is while you are still living to utilize your resources to help people? Well done to Beyonce and Kelly Rowland. Well done, well done, well done. Well done. Well done. Shout out to Culture Central, a great IG page there. All right, y'all. Now, Kelly Clarkson She should never been a talk show host. Sorry. Okay, listen. I do feel for her though because she lost her ex-husband to cancer, and Kelly's assistant became the wife and everything else. But also too, I do pray that the staff and crew of the Kelly Clarkson Show get jobs. Even though I believe that Kelly Clarkson and Jennifer Hudson should not be talk show hosts, that don't mean that the staff and crew have to not have a job, right? So when you're able to see the bigger picture, you care about the bigger picture, right? But I want y'all to look at this. And Kelly Clarkson has held this in for a long time. Check this out from TV Insider. Kelly Clarkson calls out American Idol for lying about prize for winning the show. Let's get into it. So Kelly Clarkson revealed she never received the car she was promised for winning the first season of American Idol over 23 years ago. Other Idol winners and runner-ups such as Clay Aiken and Carrie Underwood did receive cars as part of the prizes. Clarkson recently announced that the Kelly Clarkson Show will be ending after its 7th season so she can focus on her family. When I saw this, I'm like, okay, now listen, I don't like Kelly Clarkson as a talk show host, but music she throw down, okay? What does it kill you, make you stronger, stand a little taller, than in any home that I belong. She can throw down and sing it, okay? Listen. And that's the thing. We may not like any and everything a person does, and that's all right. But that don't mean they ain't throwing down in the thing that they do best. Let's keep going. It's been over 23 years since Kelly Clarkson won the very first season of American Idol, and she's still waiting on the car she was promised as a part of her grand prize. The Since You've Been Gone singer made the revelation on Tuesday's March 10th episode of the Kelly Clarkson Show when speaking with Traders Season 4 winner Rob Roosh. The Love and Money alum told Clarkson that he is still waiting to receive the $220,800 in prize money he won on the show. So whenever you go on reality TV, for example, right? And I remember this from Survivor, right? When you get that big check on the early show, now CBS Mornings, it takes a minute for it to process. So when y'all see that somebody won on Survivor, on Big Brother, or The Amazing Race, or any of these competitions, they don't get it that same night. Okay? So and then she says, I relate to this so hardcore. Clarkson said per US Weekly, you probably weren't alive when I was on American Idol. Kelly Clarkson had an old moment. Like Cardi B said, hang on now, wait a minute. Y'all know I'm an old bitch. Takes me a minute to get up these days. See, the reason why people can't stand Cardi is because Cardi knows who she is and her haters don't know who they are. That's what it is. Like Todd Chrisley said, y'all ain't hoes. Y'all are exhibiting hoe behavior. That's what Todd Chrisley said. Don't get mad at me. All right, moving on. But I was literally on the show and they were like, oh, you won $1 million or whatever. No, you didn't. They lied. You did not. It was like $1 million worth of investment in you. Ciao. At the time, the prize for winning American Idol was a recording contract worth $1 million. Following her victory, Clarkson signed with RCA Records and the label in partnership with Idol's 19 Records. She went on to earn multiple top 10 singles, platinum albums, Grammy awards, and Emmy awards. However, there was one prize she never received. So give me a moment, y'all.
$220,800 richer now? Is that what it is?
I think that's right.
That's a nice number. So what was the moment you took that in? That That changes your life.
haven't paid me.
Oh. This is, you know what? I relate to this.
Put the pressure on.
I relate to this so hardcore because whenever I won, they sold my, you probably weren't alive when I was on American Idol, but I literally was on the show and they were like, oh, you win $1 million or whatever. Da, da, da. No, you didn't. They lied.
Wait,
you did
what?
not.
What'd you
No,
get?
it was like $1 million worth of investment in you.
That's great.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah!
I didn't know that.
And then they said you get a car, and I needed it because my car was bashed in and I couldn't afford the deductible. And no, I did not get a car. And then Clay Aiken, who didn't win the second season, got a car and his mom.
Unbelievable.
Oh, Clay Aiken got some smoke from the legend.
I remember Clay telling me that the second season, he's like, yeah, they gave my mom one. I was like, I'm going to actually kick your ass right now.
There should be some system where, like, if you win something on the first season of something, whatever the prizes become, you should retroactively get them.
No, it was supposed to be the prize then. Okay, it was supposed to be the prize then. That's what I'm saying.
But that's a good idea, though. It should be
Yeah. But you know what? Hope you got enough TV time. Look, I feel like, look, you are a really good actor.
Oh.
I think you should go. Would you ever go into acting? You're really good at it. Anybody that can that's crazy.
Before Traders, I would have said, hell no, I'm not doing that. But, like, I think I could do it. I think I could do it.
I'll tell you.
So, child, I'm gonna just be real with y'all. I'm absolutely with that brother. And by the way, that was Daniel Radcliffe, everybody. I'm absolutely with that brother. It should be retroactive that if you don't get it then because the show is getting started, you will get it. And by the way, Ford, y'all were a proud sponsor. So you mean to tell me Clay Aiken and his mother got a car, but y'all couldn't give Kelly Clarkson a car? If y'all said $1 billion, y'all should have specified that. I'm on Kelly's side with this, okay? Now, for those of you who say, Braylon, why are you caring about Kelly Clarkson's problems? Didn't you just say that we shouldn't care about rich people's problems? I'm like, no. Y'all know where I come from. My 3 statements. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Do what you say you're going to do. And just because you don't have the best resources in order to give doesn't mean what you have doesn't mean it shouldn't matter to somebody. Right is right and wrong is wrong. I don't want to hear about white privilege. Okay, I don't want to hear that she a woman, that she could use her sexuality. I don't want to hear that shit. She did not get a car and $1 million and she was the winner. Fuck no. American Idol, you're wrong as shit for that. And Carrie Underwood with your MAGA ass, you got a car too? Now, we'll see if Clay Aiken and Carrie Underwood will say it, right? And personally, American Idol is good enough now where, what season are they? Because they're on right now on ABC. Let me see what season it is. What season is American Idol on?
American Idol is currently in its 24th season.
24th season.
Premiering January 26, 2026. This is the 9th season since the show's revival on ABC. The judges are Carrie Underwood, Luke Bryan, and Lionel Richie, with Ryan Seacrest hosting.
So, I think for the 25th season, for the first live show, y'all give Kelly Clarkson a car and a fucking $1 million. Do it big, damn it. Yeah, when it was the big finale on Fox, y'all brought out everybody. Y'all did big stuff. I mean, even Brian Dunkelman came back. Give Kelly Clarkson her $1 million and that car, okay? Please and thank you. And then they say, you get a car, and I need it because my car is bashed in. I couldn't afford the insurance deductible. And she shared, no. And she shared, and then, no, I did not get a car. The show then rubbed salt in the wound by giving season 2 runner Clay Aiken and his mom each a car. I'm like, what the fuck? Clarkson jokingly recalled. I remember Clay telling me that second season. He was like, yeah, they gave my mom one. I was like, I'm going to actually kick your ass right now. Kelly, you got some black in you, child, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And you know what? I think that's the main reason why people really didn't like Kelly, because it's just like, do you have any emotions at all? And it's just like, yes, yes, yes. It's almost like somebody being like Miss Banshee Gnosis. Break every chain. Break every chain. It's been 9 years, 9 motherfucking ass years. You want God to break chains that you place upon yourself. No more drama. No more drama. Where the story ends for me, and then how the story begins. Woody Woodpecker moving up. Other winners and runner-ups have also received cars, including season 4 winner and current American Idol judge Carrie Underwood. In a 2023 interview with Today's Country Radio with Kelly Berman, Underwood revealed that she still has the Ford Mustang convertible she won on the show. It always makes me want to drive it more because it was such a pivotal point in my life, she said, per U.S. Weekly. That was the car I was driving around in when I first moved to Tennessee, and I'm very, very glad I still have that car. Clarkson returned to her daytime talk show on Monday, March 9th. After a brief hiatus in February, she announced that the Kelly Clarkson show will end with its current 7th season. This fall, she can focus on her family. Clarkson shares her daughter River and son Remy with her late ex-husband Brandon Blackstock, who died at the age of 48 in August 2025. Stepping away from the daily schedule will allow me to prioritize my kids, which feels necessary and right for this next chapter of our lives, she wrote in a February 2nd Instagram statement. Even Ryan Seacrest has been on the show. You know what? Let's not wait till the 25th season to make it a spectacle, although that would be huge, American Idol. Her show is ending. Let her series finale be, y'all give her $1 million in a car. Now, I know everybody's going to be like, now, Braylon, this woman can buy many Fords, and she makes millions of dollars. That is true. But if you want American Idol, you will want your shit too, okay? Hey, y'all, those are all our destinations. I got some positive news stories for y'all, as we often do now. The tariff situation is still ongoing. FedEx is suing the U.S. government. Many other companies are suing the U.S. government. And one of those companies is this one. From CNET.com, Nintendo switches lanes, sues the United States over tariffs. Man, when you have Nintendo not liking your ass, you've really fucked up with the culture, okay? Mario wants his money back. Shout out to Oscar Gonzalez from CNET.com. Let's get into it. Mario is not happy. Not happy. Mario is not happy. In the words of Luigi, this is a very tense moment. Okay, Mario, I'm about to read it. Good. Don't listen. There's some other people you should run over, and I give a fuck about how they recover, and leave them be before me. Okay, listen. I'm gonna read the destination right now. Okay, okay, we good. Okay, good. And congratulations on the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Can't wait for it. April 1st is going to be good. All right, moving on. The tariffs implemented by President 47 were struck down by the Supreme Court last month. Companies that were subjected to those fees, such as FedEx and Dollar General, has since sued the federal government, and Nintendo wants a piece of their action. Nintendo filed a lawsuit against the federal government in the U.S. Court of International Trade on Friday, as spot first by Aftermath. The complaint seeks refunds of tariffs Nintendo Pay plus interest and asked the court to declare the tariffs unlawful and stop the government from collecting them going forward. Since February 1st, 2025, President 47 has executed the unlawful executive orders imposing tariffs on imports from a vast swath of countries, Nintendo said in the complaint. When reached for comment, Nintendo of America confirmed the lawsuit. We can confirm that we filed a request. We have nothing to share. We have nothing else to share on this topic, Nintendo of America said in an email statement on Friday, March 6th. It is unclear how much Nintendo paid in tariffs and did not state an amount of the lawsuit. While the Switch was priced at $450 when it was launched last year and has stated that amount, Nintendo did increase the price of the original Switch and accessories for both consoles. Microsoft and Sony have also increased the prices of their hardware and accessories last year due to tariffs. The White House did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Of course not, darling. Of course not, darling. Of course not, darling. On February 20th, the Supreme Court ruled by a vote of 6-3 that the sweeping tariffs 47 instituted last year exceeded his executive powers. Following the ruling on the same day, 47 announced a new set of tariffs of 10% on foreign goods that will last for 150 days, starting February 24th. The decision on what to do with the collected tariffs are reported $166 billion. $166 billion, $166 motherfucking ass billion dollars has been left to the U.S. Court of International Trade. Judge Richard Eden told the U.S. Customs and Border Protection on Wednesday, March 4th, to refund the imports that were forced to pay tariffs, which is more than $330,000. On Friday, the CPB said it couldn't easily issue tariff refunds because the system requires duties to be recalculated and refunds processed entry by entry. This process will involve tens of millions of transactions. The agency says updating systems that could start providing funds by late April. This is why I gotta say all that. If the president can use campaign funds to pay an adult star and to spank him, okay, if he could go to an island and, judge women's vulvas and tissue and their tightness and force them to perform fellatio with him and grape a 13-year-old, and that the allegations of raping E.G. Carroll was substantially true, of him doing that to E.G. Carroll in a dressing room, a U.S. judge said that, getting rid of documents at Mar-a-Lago and everything in between, if y'all can make it do what it do, to the point where this motherfucker was found guilty in court and was not sentenced to jail because the judge said, well, I think this will be a tremendous burden as you're about to be the president of the United States. If y'all can make that shit happen for him, y'all better pay back every motherfucker that paid tariffs. I don't want to hear fucking shit from y'all. I don't want to hear it. That make no damn sense. And then on top of that, one of the people that got pardoned by the president is in jail for life over some CP abuse and everything in between. Now, remember how I talked about Beyonce and how she's investing in businesses and stuff? I got an opportunity for y'all. Okay? All right, let's get into it. See it? You see it? Let me zoom in on it. Beyonce Sacred is looking for a social media manager. Okay? All right, let's get into some things. Here we go. As social media manager, you will be responsible for helping to lead the development, planning, and execution of social media marketing campaigns. You will work closely with digital marketing, creative, and brand management teams to help meet brand objectives and ensure all social support of marketing campaigns and initiatives to deliver to Kirby Beauty Strategy. Kirby Beauty Strategy or current beauty strategy and key performance indicators. Creative should have a strong creative writing, and verbal communication skills, as well as a knowledge of the social media with a basis for TikTok, digital media, and artificial intelligence spaces, particularly in beauty. Candidates should feel comfortable working in a fast-paced startup environment and have a can-do attitude. Efficiency is your mile. Exceptional organizational and time management skills, ability to juggle multiple ongoing priorities at the same time, and quick to pivot as things change in real time. Candidates should be on the cusp of social innovation, always ahead of what's next and trends within social and digital. It has a deep seated passion for social media. Candidates should also be able to have a strong creative eye for beauty and edge, child. Candidates should be able to take an idea from conception to execution, engaging key partners and resources along the way to help achieve goals. So I'm gonna drop the link for this because I know that there are so many beauty influencers out there and content creators. And listen, maybe you are a hairstylist, right? Maybe you run your own hair store, right? This is a huge opportunity because here's the thing, right? Anybody can talk about information that's happening with companies and corporations and this, that, and third, but it takes somebody to utilize information as a tool to help people level up. There's a difference, distinction, and a frequency between those two spaces, okay? So I'm going to drop the link here. Give me a moment, y'all. So there goes the link right there. If you know anybody that you believe that they can throw down for Beyonce, right there. Listen, I saw it this morning. I'm like, no, we got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. And that's not all I got for y'all. I got one more thing. Come over here. See, this is why I say a lot happens early over here, because you'll hear about some stuff that you won't hear about anywhere else on social media. Come here. Now, come here now. All right, you here now? Okay, good. Hold on a second. From Verizon Digital Ray, applying now for an opportunity to amplify your brand with a premier creative agency. Let me say that 2 more times. Applying now for an opportunity to amplify your brand with a premier creative agency. Apply now. For an opportunity to amplify your brand for a premier creative agency. Let's get into it, rather. Five business owners will be selected to win a professionally produced content package designed to elevate your brand and strengthen your digital presence. Verizon has partnered with Nexttree and Digital Ready subject matter experts Vanessa and Jackson Calvin of the Lemonade Stand. Okay, so there are people out here that are doing good in the neighborhood, but yet it's easier to have a YouTube channel that does more complaining than showcasing connections for the culture to rise up. But hey, listen, everybody got the right to do what the fuck they want to do, when they want to do it, how they want to do it. Like Todd Chrisley said, Some of y'all ain't hoes. Y'all are exhibiting hoe behavior. That's what Todd Chrisley said. Don't get mad at me. Moving on. Oh, man. That was a kiki, a ha ha, and a good cackle earlier with Cardi B, yes it was. Verizon has partnered with Nexttree and digital ready subject matter experts Vanessa and Calvin Jackson of the Lemonade Stand premier creative agency that helps small businesses tell their story and stand out loud for this exciting promotion. The Amplify Your Brand promotion is built for businesses ready to take their digital presence to the next level. Winners will receive a content package valued at $17,000, including a custom video, content plan, and digital assets that help you put your digital ready learnings into practice and support business growth. So this is what the 5 winners are going to receive, okay? 5 winners will receive a premium content package from the Lemonade Stand, including content plan, a strategic content roadmap developed from a short intake form and a discovery call. That's the first thing you're going to get. Number 2, a promotional video. One polished 2 to 3 minute video highlighting your business story, plus 3 to 5 short form reels, 45 seconds each, optimized for social media. So content plan, promotional video, one polished one, plus 3 to 5 short form reels. So those are the first 2. Landing page. Let's keep going. Landing page, a custom product or service page featuring your new video designed to convert site visitors into customers. Launch ready assets ready to use, 2-part email series or social media announcement to launch to promote your video and drive engagement. And number 5, integration, optimal link tree setup and simple automation to provide a seamless path for customers to book or buy your products/services. Let's keep going. So now that I got y'all attention, who can apply? Listen, this live will be up. You can go back to this at the end of the show. Just drag it all the way then until when you see this, stop. Stop the video, okay? And don't worry, I'll drop the link in the chat as well, okay? So here we go. Who can apply? To be eligible to apply for the Amplify Your Brand promotion, you must meet the following criteria. Be a for-profit business based in one of the 50 United States of Washington, D.C. Nonprofits are not eligible to apply, but I'm sure Verizon will have some for nonprofits later on down the line. Be 18 years of age or older. Have a market-ready product or service, meaning you're already selling to or actively serving customers, right? Have a verifiable online business presence demonstrated by at least one of the following. One of the following. You don't even have to have all of them, just one of them. A live website, business social media account, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. YouTube is a business. YouTube is a motherfucking ass business. Let's keep going. Google business profile. Have an established marketing channel to reach customers. This can either be an email list, an email marketing platform like MailChimp, Constant Contact, or an existing business social media account. Have an established brand, meaning you already have a business logo or brand color palette, and then be able to provide required business and financial verification documents such as W-9s, ACH, etc. if selected to be a finalist. Please review the Amplify Your Brand official rules for full eligibility requirements and exclusions. Here's how you apply. Complete any combination of 3 courses or virtual events in the online marketing, brand, and web design topic categories on the Digital Ready platform by 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. So let's translate that to Eastern Standard Time. 11:59 p.m. Pacific time to Eastern.
$11:59 p.m. Pacific time is 2:59 a.m. Eastern time the next day. Pacific time is 3 hours behind Eastern time, so you add 3 hours to find the equivalent time.
Thank you very much, Google. So you have until March 18th at 2:59 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which will be 11:59 p.m. Pacific Time, to get any combination of 3 courses or virtual events done in the online marketing, brand, or creative branding or website design type of categories in the Digital Ready platform. And then on that same day, right? Well, you can do it all the way up to that day. And then submit the application by 11:59 p.m. Pacific Time on March 18th. Late applications will not be considered. All this is a huge opportunity. Only 5 can get it, but at least you now know. So let me drop that link in the chat for y'all right here. So there we go. So there is the link there. Now I cut off. Okay. But right here, March 18th, 2:59 a.m. is the deadline. So I'm gonna drop the link again here so you guys can get the link here. It's still cut it off. Well, when you click it, you should be able to make it do what it do. But yes, so and like I said, all you gotta do too is even just type in digitalready.verizon.com, and there you go. Or even type in Digital Ready, Verizon Wireless, the lemonade stand in Google. Get to this, make it do what it do. So let's promote the lemonade stand real quick here. About Vanessa and Calvin Jackson and the Lemonade Stand. The Lemonade Stand is a boutique creative agency founded and led by digital ready subject matter experts Vanessa and Calvin Jackson. For over a decade, the Stand has delivered big city talent with neighborhood care, with expertise across branding and marketing strategy, web and app development, digital and print design, social and email campaigns, and video production. Come through. Vanessa and Calvin partner with organizations to elevate their stories and turn vision into visibility. Their work is rooted in strategy, fueled by creativity and design to help their partners build authentic, human-centered connections. So,
you walk into a business, you may not immediately notice just how good the team culture is, but you'll certainly notice when it's not working. Employee engagement is something that can affect every aspect of your business, so it pays to invest in your number one customer, your team. I'm Calvin Jackson.
And I'm Vanessa Jackson. We're from the Lemonade Stand, a premier marketing design agency. Today, we have a team dynamic that we're extremely proud of.
But we will admit, it took some work to get there.
What are some of the signs that your team culture needs work, and how do you revitalize it? In this video, we'll share some of the most valuable tips we've learned on our journey to creating a purpose-driven culture that retains top talent while boosting customer satisfaction.
Step 1, assess your current culture. Signs of an ailing culture can show up anywhere and can sometimes be attributed to individual performance. But if you're noticing lackluster contributions in multiple areas like customer service, job performance, or participation in meetings, it's time for a closer look. Determine where there might be pain points for your team. This means not working off assumptions and instead investigating how they really feel about your company culture. Talk to your team members one-on-one or offer them opportunity to provide anonymous feedback. Some may feel intimidated to share their concerns, so creating a safe environment for everyone is key. Now, it's never easy to hear things that aren't positive. At the Stand, we host quarterly reviews with our team, and we've had some tough conversations during these sessions. But it was essential to get a true sense of what needed to change.
Number 2, empower your team. One of the top ways to create buy-in for your company culture is to enlist your team's help in shaping it. Be transparent about your culture elevating goals and ask for their ideas on what kinds of initiatives would make them feel more connected to the team and the mission. We've always been advocates for employees working with you rather than for you. But we have to take that
take.
During our quarterly reviews, we ask our team questions like, what's going well for you? What could have gone better this quarter? Describe the kind of work that inspires you the most. What can we do to continue to foster a sense of community with our team? By involving our team in ideation and decision-making, we make them feel empowered, and it benefits our initiatives with a diversity of opinions.
Number 3, commit to action. Once you've gathered cultural intel, make a commitment and act on it. Show your team that you've heard their ideas and concerns by creating a strategy that includes initiatives that are specific and timely. This can help rebuild trust that may have soured in the past. Once you have it back, you'll never want to be without it again. Stay committed to your team by keeping an open dialogue with your employees. This cultivates a culture that everyone is proud to be a part of.
It's never too late to revitalize your company's culture. Whether you're just starting or you've been in business for years, embracing change, being intentional, and investing in your team can lead to transformative results.
For more tips on building a high-functioning team, check out recruiting, onboarding, and retaining the talent you need. Register for free or log in at Verizon Small Business Digital Ready to level up your skills.
Resources are out here, people. My Lord Jesus. And I'm going to need y'all to do something. If somebody is talking about more problems, complaining, and they ain't being about wanting to move forward with solutions, quit listening to that dumb fucking ass shit. What a concept. Just the thought. Now you can do what you want to do, but here's the link right here. 5 businesses is going to get a package for $17,000 to amplify their brand. Somebody could be a social media manager for Beyonce's hair care line, Sacred. Ciao. My Lord, we are the best tool and the worst weapon for our own culture. My Lord Jesus. Now let me showcase the lemonade stand real quick, the website. Beautiful website, by the way. Just want to say that. Some of the companies they've done: Berwyn, Illinois, McDonald's, AGB, Innovative Security Solutions, IBEV. Let's scroll down here. Kelly Inferno Group, Anico Boutique, Cure Epilepsy, Anchor, hang on, y'all. Anchor Church Palaus. Looks like FFX, Stick Chicago, Medicine, Customs. Custom Companies, Earth Color, Socially Authentic, NASA Educational Enrichment, and Small Business Resource. I'm gonna drop the link to Lemonade Stand as well in the chat. Give me a moment. So y'all, that's all I got for y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the show today. It was a time, child. We talked about two black women do a 33-hour-long live stream covering our history. We talked about Jamal Bryant, the dumbass that he is, along with his dumbass ex-wife, Giselle Bryant. Misty Copeland and Sinners is going to be done in ballet at the Oscars. It's going to be amazing. Cardi B recognizing that black people created this motherfucker, but yet her haters are talking about other people being hoes, but it takes a hoe to know a hoe. And Todd Chrisley said to Cardi B's haters and everybody who want to talk about everybody else, but yet they ain't shit to damn self, that Todd Chrisley is saying that you're not a hoe, but that you're exhibiting hoe behavior. We talked about Old Dominion and the powering that happened there, and light love and prayers to the staff, the faculty, the students, and to Norfolk, Virginia, and to every HBCU and college and everybody around the world and in between there. JeNiece McCullough, she wants to bring back her podcast, talking about her dad and some other hot topics. And like I said, if you need a social media coordinator, look, tag me and I'm right here. Beyonce and Kelly Rowland opening up housing projects, and 31 of those will be free permanently for people experiencing homelessness. And then Kelly Clarkson not getting $1 million and that car from Ford. In addition to that, Nintendo is suing the government. Nintendo win, motherfucking ass win. And you know what? You're going to get a lot of people, because guess what? The president don't like people, whether they're digital or real. Look, I don't like Mario and Luigi, they're Italian. Why is there a kingdom called the Mushroom Kingdom? Now listen, I like peaches, but I like them white. I don't like them juicy and orange, because that's diversity, equity, inclusion, and connection. I don't like DEI. I don't. I promise you will have a lot of people on your side, Nintendo. I promise you that. Then, of course, Beyonce is looking for a social media manager for her hair care brand, Sacred. So, I mean, like, come on now. Like, the link is right there. The link is right there. The link is right there to work with Beyonce. The link is right fucking there. And then, of course, 5 businesses getting $17,000 amplification of their brand. Look, the link is right there. You asking me where the link is? The link is right there. And by the way, 2:59 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which would be 11:59 p.m. Pacific Time, March 18th is the deadline. You got to do 3 courses and apply for the thing. You got to fill out the form. So there is there. I'm going to turn off my camera now, because we've done the whole show for over 2 hours. Yes, we have. Y'all want to take a commercial break, and we'll be back with more right after this. We're live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this trailer.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Pray lonely, got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand, and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved is a creator of power to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be. Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth. We're free, trust and believe. It's entertainment, news done our way with. Braylon Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. Just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not being seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward.
with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi, marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Mirar's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving y'all right back. Welcome back. And you know, today is such a good damn Friday. I just want to can I give y'all just one more destination? Let's do it. Dallas 11-year-old living $450,000 motorsports dream. Shout out to NBC5, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. And of course, when a kid is doing good in the neighborhood, we got to elevate it. So let's get into it, everybody. Here we go. And then we're going to head on out. Yes, indeed. The inaugural Java House Grand Prix is expected to draw massive crowds from Arlington, Texas, massive crowds to Arlington, Texas, rather, from March 13th through the 15th. So that's starting today, everybody. Many of those spectators will be children across the country, motorsports, Formula One, NASCAR, IndyCar, etc. And also to shout out to the K1 circuit, because K1 Speed has been making it do what it do for a while, have been growing popularity among younger fans. A growing segment of motorsport spectators is the younger crowd. I will also like to say that the Sonic racing game and the Mario Kart racing game and all the racing games contribute to that too. One of those kids is already living out many of his racing dreams. 11-year-old Liam Nashwati. Sorry if I butchered that, my brother. My bad. The professional go-kart driver just started at just 6 years old. What was supposed to be a hobby turned into an international circuit on karts, reaching speeds of up to 90 miles per hour. You mean to tell me that 11-year-old is handling 90 miles per hour? Oh, my Lord Jesus. God bless the child. Ooh. Now, I'm not a dad, but I am a human being who gives a fuck about people. So I'm like, 90, oh my God. That's, man. See here. I came to race here in America, Dubai, like Abu Dhabi, England. We go swing. I race in Italy. Nashwati said he is on the Ricky Flynn Motorsports team, the same team that helped to shape the early careers of Formula One drivers like Formula One World Drivers Champion Leonardo Norris and his McLaren teammate Oscar Piastri. Liam said he loves the thrill. His parents want to make sure he is always safe. Exactly right. While knowing the risk. Not every race that Liam's involved does he crash, Majad Nawad said, but every play, if your son is a star, for example, football, almost every play there's a chance of a violent collision. In my mind, inherent in every sport on the track, on the grid, there are risks to the children and the athletes. Liam would love to fulfill his dream of earning a rare seat in Formula One. While Formula One is very different than IndyCar racing, he and his family are very excited about the Java House Grand Prix racing into Arlington, Texas. That's definitely a big milestone for Texas as a state, and IndyCar for itself. I think that's really exciting, Liam said. Look at him. Just amazing. Just like that brother who is the first autistic NASCAR driver. 11-year-olds are rocking it out. People with autism are rocking it out. But yet people who make fun of people with disabilities and post children online and cause hell and get other people to do their dirty work and this, that, and the third ain't doing shit in life. Shut up, Braylon. This is about an 11-year-old child. I'm sorry. That coffee finally got to me. I put a lot of sugar in, so it finally got to my head. So my bad, y'all. But no, congratulations, man, to this 11-year-old. Let's keep going. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Woo! Like Todd Chrisley said, some of y'all talking about other people being hoes when you're a hoe yourself, allegedly. That's what Todd Chrisley was saying. Todd Chrisley was saying you ain't a hoe, you're exhibiting hoe behavior. Moving on. His dad agreed and also thinks it will help attract even more events like it to North Texas. In our opinion, more motorsport fans need more events here. We're happy that Arlington, the officials in Arlington, were able to make it happen, Majid said karting is the primary entry into a motorsport future. That is true. That is very true. That's why Liam has accepted the sacrifices that include homeschooling, less time with friends, and massive financial commitment for his parents. To race with the top international teams, your budget for a full race season should be around $350,000 to $450,000. Oh my God, that's like going into Shark Tank and asking that for 10% of the business. My Lord. John said he comes from humble beginnings. His dad worked in the plant at General Motors for decades, and he himself worked in a flea market to make ends meet when he was younger. He said he understands the price tag of motorsports at this level is nearly impossible for most families to overcome. That's why the McFall family said they're willing to do their part to help others. Majid said the family donates racing suits, car parts, and so much more. We help families and raise money for kids who otherwise wouldn't have the budget to go into motorsports because it's so cost prohibitive. Majid said the Java House Grand Prix sprints through Arlington March 13th through the 15th. Kids 12 and under get free admission, get free general admission with a ticketed adult. Then y'all, here's the video right here. Here we go.
IndyCar to Formula One and more. The popularity of motorsports from NASCAR to IndyCar to Formula One and more has increased year over year. And a local 11-year-old is one of the many hoping that enthusiasm turns into a professional career and helping others stay on track.
My name is Liam Natawari. I am 11 years old and I'm a professional go-karting driver.
That is awesome.
What started as a hobby at 6 years old
This is my first podium nationally ever.
has turned into an international circuit for Liam Natawari.
I race here in America, Dubai, like Abu Dhabi, England. I'm going to Sweden. I race in Italy. The driving is
Oh, this warms my heart so much.
maybe 90.
For Liam, it's about the thrill. For his parents, it's about staying safe and knowing the risk.
Not every race that Liam's involved in does he crash. But every play, if your son is a starter, for example, in football, almost every play, there's a chance of a violent collision. So in my mind, inherent in every sport, on the track, on the grid, there are risks to the children and the athletes.
The goal for Liam is to one day live his dream and earn a rare seat as a Formula One driver. While Formula One is very different from IndyCar, Liam says if it has fast cars, then he's in, especially if it's in his own backyard.
So that's definitely a big milestone for Texas as a state and IndyCar for itself. I think that's really exciting.
In our opinion, more motorsports fans need more events here. So we're very happy that Arlington, the officials in Arlington were able to make it happen.
Karting is the primary entry into a motorsport future, according to Liam's dad. And at 11 years old, Liam says chasing his dream includes sacrifice, like homeschooling and less time with his friends. For his parents, that sacrifice includes a massive financial commitment.
To race with the top international teams, your budget for a full race season should be around $350,000 to $450,000. Budget push this.
Liam's dad says he comes from humble beginnings himself and understands this is an impossible price tag for most families to overcome. So they have stepped in where they can through donations of racing gear, kart parts, and a whole lot more.
To help families and raise money for kids.
Man, I'm not gonna cry with y'all. All this makes me happen.
Go into motorsports because it is so cost prohibitive.
Liam and his family hope this weekend fuels even more racing dreams in North Texas. Liam says he's hoping to take a break from the circuit to be in the grandstands for the Arlington Grand Prix this weekend. The Java House Grand Prix starts today through the weekend in Arlington. Kids 12 and under get in for free with general admission with a ticketed adult.
Thank you so much, my good sister, for that. What a thank you, my good sister, for that. What a wonderful, wonderful kid. I said nothing but light, love, and prayers to him. And also, shout out to Tia Norfleet, the first African-American woman in NASCAR. Shout out to her, too, damn it. Listen, if you want to view paradise, just simply look around and view it. In the words of our fairy godmother, Whitney Houston, impossible things are happening every day. All right, y'all. One love, much love, all love. I feel the love. It's right back to you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Love you all. Bye.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
I've been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time? Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time? Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time? Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time? Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time? Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time? Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time? Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time? Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time? Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time? Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time? Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time? Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time? Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time? Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time? Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time? Minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time? Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time? Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time? Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time? Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time? Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time?
Good morning, TikTok. Can I have your attention, please? Girl, are you ticking? Are you talking? Because knowledge is knocking. Then I want to talk to you real quick about ignoring a bitch. Oh, there's power in turning the other cheek. Now, I'm going to tell you something. One thing about people that like to throw shade, you don't fight shade with shade. The only thing that overrides and destroys the shade is the sunlight. See, your light got to be so bright that you keep that bitch where they belong. In the shadows, the dark. The bitch is invisible, and we don't see you, girl. See, you don't go back and forth with a person that's hating on you, because when you do that, you become just like them. A weak bitch. So the next time they mention your name in a status,
or your name come up in a conversation. Don't respond because you're too high to look that low. We can't go back and forth with people that we can't reach and that's not on our level. We not sitting at the same table eating the same meals.